always thought Hollyoaks was like a shopping channel for footballers.
What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. It's our panellist job to guess the British public's top 5 most popular talking points. Sean, Louise, Russell, what are the nation we talking about this week?
St Paul's.
Yeah.
St Paul's protest.
Yeah.
Have you been down there, Russell?
No.
Haven't you?
I'm not posh enough. It's just a load of
It's
like middle-class
weird.
people going, let's have a Euro 5 degrees and pelts and paws. Here's a quail's egg. Here's a tomato that's sunblast, you mofos. Take that at the banks.
They're not really camping there, are they? They're going home overnight.
Let's go back on our gap year. Brown person, photo, back to the UK, hooray!
It does feel a little bit like that some middle-class people saw Dale Farm and thought, that looks fun.
That looks so random.
I went down there to have a look. I went down there to sort of do a review for Campsite magazine. I gave it 3 stars because I said the drainage is amazing. Because obviously Christopher Wren knew a thing or two about. He built it on a hill. Very good drainage there as a campsite and very good entertainment facilities. You got your pubs, your sightseeing, and of course there's a chapel on site. Not much for the kiddies. Not very much dangerous for kiddies. And the toilet block is frankly a disgrace.
That's why the camp in New York's got like a library and media. It sounds better than my school. They've got a juice bar. We had dog on the running track.
But it's a bit weird, the one in New York, because you don't actually get to see that much footage of it. You know what I mean? It's a big protest, but it's not been covered that much in the news. Do you know what I mean?
No,
it's a bit
they
weird.
have deliberately played it down.
Yeah.
Well, so for something that's happening right the way around the world, but then it is, you know, it's anti-corporate and a lot of TV stations are owned by corporations.
Oh, my God, Jimmy. Why isn't that on the news? That's like serious man.
Have another go on this.
Corporations are controlling what we... Oh, my God.
The thing is, it kicks off in Tiananmen Square. Yeah, news crew, straight there. New York, Wall Street, don't hear a thing.
Yeah, those Chinese have got it right. They're open and free, aren't they? Why isn't it more like China? China, they don't have this problem with capitalism, do they?
But they're supposed to be anti-capitalism and big corporations, and they've been seen buying Coke. Not proper Coke, Coca-Cola.
Not proper showbiz Coke. Not the kind of Coke we do on Countdown. Can I have a line, please? John, what do you think the nation should be talking about this week?
The Eurozone Bailout?
The Eurozone Bailout has been in the news a lot.
Yeah, I've been trying to sort of simplify it in my head, and the way I've worked it out is the cold countries are bailing out the hot countries. That's basically it.
That's exactly it. Why has no one made that point before?
It's Greece's fault. It's their fault they're in the situation. They borrowed too much money. And what do they produce? They produce flip-flops and ouzo. Who drinks something that sounds like a plasterer's nickname? Oi, ouzo! And also, they smash all the plates at the end of the meal. No wonder they're bankrupt. What they need, what the bloody Greeks, they need some fairy liquid and do some washing up. Yes. Well, the thing that seems to be dominating the news is the bloody Greeks. Yeah. Bloody Greeks, isn't it? It's the Greeks.
All right, Michael Caine.
Well, we're in trouble because I worked it out this week. You know when you work all year to get money and then you go on holiday for 2 weeks? But that's where they live.
They're basically always on holiday.
They live on holiday.
Yeah.
So, like, they have...
That is a very, very good point.
They get through the year. They get through the year and they go, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for 2 weeks in Swindon. I'll go work in the Motorola factory for I'm going to do all the big things. I'm going to check in, I'm going to check out, I'm going to eat in the canteen. I tell you what, you come back more tired than when you went away. I'm not going to joke.
I can't decide whether it's racist or not, but I like it.
I think it's that footballer, Tevez. Am I saying his name right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the footballer Tevez?
I really don't know anything about football, but I think
You don't need to say that twice.
He's really expensive, and he refused to go on in some big match. And there was some sort of row, and you saw him being like, well, I'm not going on.
If you look at Tevez, though, he's a very unfortunate-looking chap, isn't he? He does. He looks like Shrek's ugly mate, doesn't it?
I refute that. Let's have a look. He's a great-looking guy. In fairness to him, that was a very sunny day. His flash is too strong. I like it.
He's attention seeking, isn't he? Let's face it. If you're gonna go to a football match and sit on the subs bench, you're probably gonna go on. Let's face it. You've got to do that. And then he just says no. He's obviously an attention seeker.
You think he's an attention seeker?
Yeah.
He's obviously an attention seeker. It's the most attention-seeking sort of thing I've ever bloody seen. Jennifer, do you know any footballers?
No, I don't really watch it.
You don't really watch it?
I knew one once.
I read
You knew one once? Who did you know once?
Oh, don't talk about him.
Hollyoaks was like... I always thought Hollyoaks was like a shopping channel for footballers.
What's the other most important moment in life?
People do babies, don't they?
You made it sound like litter.
I think the only reason I want to have kids is so I can look at other people's without being accused of being a paedophile. Like when you walk past a... I don't mean in that word.
No, dig yourself out of this. I'd love to see this. He's got a shovel. He's on your marks, John, and dig your way out of that one.
Sometimes you're walking past a playground.
Sure. He's going deeper before he even starts the dig.
Sometimes you're walking past a playground and you just want to be able to watch the abandon of children. It's like watching nature. It's like when you watch the leaves change in autumn. Sometimes you want to watch a kid on a swing and think, oh, I used to be on swings before I had jobs and before people judged me and before I wasn't allowed to be in a park. And then before you know it, you've been there half an hour and someone says, oh, which one's yours? You go, I'll go then, fine. I'm not... It's a nice... And sometimes a baby will look at you.
What you should say is, I haven't chosen yet.
X Factor?
You've been talking about X Factor. What's been going on in X Factor? Tell me everything.
There's been the bullying with Misha and whoever else she was doing it with.
It's Misha B, isn't it?
Yeah, Misha B, you get me. I love Misha B, though.
You love Misha B?
Yeah, I don't think it was bullying. I think it was just showbiz banter. She was meant to be bullying Sammy.
Sammy,
but Sammy said she wasn't. Sammy said, look, I'm 6'2", 20 stone...
who said this?
Sammy.
Could you say that again, please?
Yeah, Sammy.
Sorry, who was it?
Look, if you want me to spit at you, I said Sammy. I said Sammy, Sammy, Sammy.
Ironic that we're talking about bullying as I do this. Say Sammy again, I like it.
Sammy. So, all that...
I should just say, because I was teasing you a little bit there, if you're being bullied because you've got a speech impediment, there are people you can talk to. But it will take ages and they may be...